Hello everyone, I am Sai Chaitanya. Welcome to Sai Tech. In this video, I'll be comparing the Redmi K20 Pro versus Realme X3 device. Which phone you have to choose? So right now, I got the Redmi K20 Pro device. So which I am using for for the past 1 year, I'm using the same Redmi K20 Pro device without any problem. Even recently, I got the MIUI 12 update. So right now, I do not have the Realme X3 phone, but still I can compare with other similar kind of experience mobile phones, 120Hz and IPS LCD panel, which is available in the Poco X2. And Snapdragon 855 Plus processor is available in the Realme X2 Pro device as well. So everything is pretty old to me from the Realme X3 device, but basically I just want to make this video to clarify that few users, they do have confusion which phone to buy the Realme X3 or to buy the Redmi K20 Pro. So in this video, I will give you everything, each and every detail, which area, which phone is good, and for which type of users you need to buy which phone. So definitely try to watch till end of the video to get more details about this kind of choice, which what you want to take. So first thing, friends, is that let me compare the specifications. You need to take a look at the display size and what type of quality display they are using. The Realme X3 has IPS LCD panel and the Redmi K20 Pro has a Super AMOLED panel. So definitely, if you ask me, and this has got 60Hz and 120Hz, and if you ask me which one will I choose, Super AMOLED with a 60Hz or IPS LCD with the 120Hz, I will 100% choose only the Super AMOLED. Definitely, I don't want eye refresh rate in everything, but I do want the good quality display. So definitely, I'm not that gamer. From gamer point of view, you need eye refresh rate. I do agree with that. You can, in that case, you can choose the Realme X3, so you don't have any much option. But definitely, if you're not a gamer and if you're a type of person who want to use the phone for the next couple of years, then definitely the Redmi K20 Pro is the best option, because for single hand usage, this is pretty much easy and comfortable to hold in single hand. So definitely, friends, which doesn't feel much heavy also, which is another bonus advantage. So whereas the Realme X3, the same size of the Poco X2 only, you can see there is a huge difference in terms of the screen size. So which also makes easy for the single hand usage. So overall, in terms of the display and build quality, the Redmi K20 Pro is the best, and you do have full screen experience instead of dual punch hole setups, as you can see in the Realme X3 phone. So definitely not, I don't recommend any punch holes. So you can find this kind of full screen in the Redmi K20 Pro, which is pretty good advantage in the Redmi K20 Pro. So overall, in terms of the display segment, I give 100% points to the Redmi K20 Pro. So next we'll move to the processor. The processor in the Redmi K20 Pro is Snapdragon 855 Plus. So overall, in terms of the processor difference, there is not much differences going on in terms of the 855 versus 855 Plus. Where in the Realme X2 Pro, I have used the 855 Plus, and which I did not feel much difference between both of the smartphones. So even if you buy right now Redmi K20 Pro, you can definitely use for next 2 years without any problem with this kind of processor, which is also pretty good of having both. So definitely, friends, in terms of the processor, you don't need to worry about the Redmi K20 Pro. Redmi K20 Pro is also pretty good, and for the past 1 year, I'm using the same phone over the time, and as you can see right now, I installed so many applications, and which is also very good in the Redmi K20 Pro, which works pretty fine without any issue till today. So that is another bonus advantage here. And next is in terms of the camera. So in terms of the camera also, friends, there is not much changes. Only the Realme X3 has bonus one extra camera lens, which is a macro lens, whereas the Redmi K20 Pro doesn't have the macro. But both phones can record at 4K 30 and 60 FPS. You can clearly see 4K 30 and 60 FPS is possible. Both are having same kind of recording quality, and motorized pop-up camera is present in the Redmi K20 Pro, whereas in the Realme X3 you do have ultra-wide selfie camera. So which is a very good thing for the selfie lovers who likes to take. So ultra-wide will be very much beneficial for you people. So overall, in terms of the camera, I give points to the Realme X3 because of having the macro lens and ultra-wide lens of the front camera. So these are two advantages for the Realme X3 device. And in terms of the Wi-Fi and everything is pretty same to each other. There is nothing much difference. And let's talk about the battery. The The Redmi K20 Pro has the 4000 and 4200 in the Realme X3. So there is not much big difference also in terms of the battery sizes, but there is a difference in fast charging. 27 watts fast charging versus 30 watts fast charging. In the Redmi K20 Pro, you don't get the 27 watts fast charging. I think you will get maybe 25 or 18 watts. I do remember, but overall, at least the phone supports the 27 watts charging. You can see here clearly. So definitely, friends, in terms of the processor, in terms of the screen, in terms of the build quality, single hand usage, I highly recommend the Redmi K20 Pro. So overall, you can buy the Redmi K20 Pro for this price. Definitely, you can use for the next 1 and 2 years without any problem. So the overall the experience with the Redmi K20 Pro for 1 year is also pretty good. You can check the links in description for more details of the mobile phone. So that's it for this video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye.